Hey, you guys. Let's get into your reading. Divine, what is it you will have us know today? Okay, first we have coming out is the Six of Swords. And then we also have the Six of Cups. So very significant right off the back. 66 could be very significant. Okay. And Divine, give me one more for this energy here. Okay. And we have the Page of Wands. Okay. So at this present moment, you do have previous energies, maybe past individuals that you were involved with. It seems like they are being guided towards you. And it almost feels like it's for spiritual reasons. And these spiritual reasons could be something as simple as being held accountable, to apologize to you, wanting to have conversations with you because something that you're doing for yourself seems to be working out very good for you. But I feel like there's also individuals who in some way, they can't stop thinking about you. I feel like they're in heavy memory of you. So those individuals that maybe did you wrong, because the Six of Cups is definitely an energy of past energies. And Divine, tell me more about the Six of Cups here. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords as well as the Six of Wands. So it was just like I was saying. So it feels like somebody is still dealing with some hurt, but seemingly you're getting over it. Something is working out really good for you because you are someone that they're looking forward to. They're looking at you. You could be at this moment receiving some sort of recognition, or once again, something that you're doing has worked out really well for you. You could be in a space where you're looking very good, where you're looking like a healed individual, where your past situations have not really truly affected you. And if they have affected you, this is something that you are long over, and an energy that has really moved away from you. Divine, tell me more about the Six of Wands. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups, you're being viewed as a very nurturing, very emotionally intuitive, balanced individual. I do feel like you are someone that people will want or are seeking some sort of compassion for. So I feel as if I'm hearing that song by Escape. What I need from you is understanding. So I feel like people are going to be looking to you for some sort of understanding, but I feel like this is just something that somebody wants to do. This is something that somebody may be planning to do, but that plan can either go, some people can just think about doing something and not do anything about it at all. But I do feel like somebody is inspired in a way to come towards you. Divine, what else is here? And we have the Four Wands. Yeah. I feel like there are individuals who are in some way wanting to reconcile with you. I don't feel as if this is something that you're going to want to do or that you're going to do. But some of you all, you may be led to have some sort of compassion for them. And just because, you may come together temporarily does not mean it's going to last forever. I do feel like maybe in some way you will be called to have compassion on individuals that you can help, because I do feel like that's possibly what it is. And this doesn't have to just be help financially. I feel like there are going to be individuals who are going to come back in your life who are going to want your assistance. This could be with knowledge, your insight, because either way it goes, something is working out really well for you. We have the Six of Wands for you. We have the Four of Wands here as well. That's nothing but completions, accomplishments, being recognized, being viewed. Divine, what else is here with the Four of Wands? Yeah, and we have the Two of Cups. There's definitely something about a reconciliation here. And if this is not a reconciliation, I do feel like a few of you all will be coming into new energies. This could be, friends, family, romantic partners. But new relationships, new bonds could be significant for you as well. Divine, is this Two of Cups a previous energy? With the Six of Pentacles, with the Six of Pentacles here, I don't feel like it is. I feel like this is somebody who is wanting to offer you something. I could be wrong, but it feels like it's a newer type of energy. This could be an energy of work, collaboration, partnership, and it doesn't have anything to do with romance or connecting on a friendship level. Divine, more about this Six of Pentacles. and we do have the world. So I do feel like this is an opportunity, because I feel like somebody wants to give you access to something, is what I'm hearing. Like there's something that you're able to do really well, and I feel like somebody wants to give you an opportunity. This could be some sort of online presence here as well. But definitely something here about a collaboration. The world, divine. Five of Cups. I do feel like there are also individuals who, at this moment, will after you receive this, or after you get this, they will be viewing you as a missed opportunity, because I feel like there's also energies of people who are wishing that they would have took a chance on you, or wish they would have given you just as much as you gave them. Like, it's almost like you sharing your goals and your dreams with somebody, and people not pouring into you, but somebody else that you know, or that you all could have been connected to, could have been doing almost like the same thing, but they were more supportive of those individuals, almost like they were purposely ousting you. But you never did this to those individuals, is what I'm giving with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you were a giving type of energy. Queen of Cups showing up for you as well. I feel like you were a giving type of person, and I do feel like people took that for granted. I do feel like that was a mistake on their part, and I also feel like this is something that they are definitely going to pay for. Divine, tell me more about the Five of Cups here. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. It's like, I feel like there is going to be this energy of people just wanting to present things to you now because of where you are. It's almost like the same thing like when you have on social media, when people like follow for a follow, and once you start following them, they never follow you. And let's just say you unfollow them, and then when you start to get over 500,000 followers, you notice that people who say a follow for follow that you follow are now only following you because of the following that you have. It's given that. It's given, I want to be part of the in crowd. Like, I want to be part of what you have going on now. You weren't popping back then, but I want to take advantage of what you have going on now. Divine, Page of Pentacles. Feels like a very opportunistic time. So we do have the Fool. So I do feel like you are coming into newer opportunities, newer horizons. I feel like you're taking chances more so on yourself than anybody else. I do feel like in this season, and in this time, I feel like there's a what they would call a changing of the guard. People that once were celebrities, they're not as popular anymore, and the nature of celebrity is now changing as well. I do feel like you could possibly be one of those online presences, but it's more so about regular people doing regular things, not reality TV, but things that people can relate to. Because I feel like in this time, people are they're looking for realness. They're looking for people who are showing up honest, who are unveiling and revealing it all. Things that people can relate to. Divine, what else is here with the Fool? Yeah. With the Ace of Swords, speak of honesty. It's almost like people are looking for individuals who are upright, who are showcasing their lives, not in a way to honestly gain celebrity, because I don't feel like that was a lot of you all's intent. I feel like the thing about you is you wanted to be an artist, you wanted to be a creative, and you just wanted to be able to display and create your art while making a living at the same time. And I do feel like some sort of success that is coming in for a lot of you all is going to be something that you don't see. Like, this is one of those things that's just going to pop up almost like a miracle. I feel like you're going to be wondering how it even happened, in a way, with the Ace of Swords. Divine, tell me more about the Ace of Swords. Yes, we have the Death, and yeah, so I do feel like with this is definitely something that's meant to, in a way, change your life. I feel like one opportunity is getting ready to change everything for you. You can go from having 25 subscribers to having 250,000 subscribers. I just feel like something miraculous, in a way, is getting ready to happen for a lot of you all, that people are going to wish that they were a part of, and the only reason why they're not a part of it now is because of their previous behaviors. While I do feel like there is an air of forgiveness, and I feel like you're also willing to accept people's apologies, that doesn't mean that these people will now have the capacity or space to move into your environment, especially if things are going well and great for you, because the very thing you're being blessed with is the very thing that other people didn't believe in. Divine, what else is here? And we now have the King of Cups. It's almost like you were meant to come into who you always were meant to be, because there's strong balance with you. We have the Queen of Cups, and then we now have the King of Cups. And I feel like at one point in time where you were the Queen of Cups, you were more understanding, you were more emotionally sound, like you were one of those type of people who would listen, and you, if necessary, you would give feedback. Now with the King of Cups, it seems like you're doing more than how you show up. Because I don't feel like in this moment you are speaking. I feel like you're very fair. Because the King of Cups tends to give me somebody who I feel like would be diplomatic, who will understand where people are coming from. But I also feel and know that in a way you're giving what people are giving you. This isn't I'm matching energy. No, I feel like it's one of those kind of spaces where you wanted people to see you, you allowed them to see you. I feel like that was a very vulnerable thing for you, and I feel like people didn't receive you, they didn't accept you. And I feel like in a way you remember those things. I feel like while you forgive, you also remember, and you're moving accordingly. I feel like people are where you put them. You put people where they are because they put themselves there first. People showed you who they really were, and you believe them, and believing them is letting them stay where they are. Divine, last few messages. We have the Nine of Pentacles. In this present moment, you're moving as a single individual. I feel like you are self-reliant in a space where you maybe weren't able to do as much as you are able to or were able to do. You now can do that. And I feel like in a way, the tables are turned. I don't feel like it's, anything to do with you. I just feel like it's what people are deserving of. Divine, tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like this was most certainly, it feels like it was designed in a way for you to really see how people move, how people are, but more importantly, how you view and see yourself. How you view and see yourself is a very successful individual. I feel like you, although you may be in this energy of emotions, I feel like for your emotions at this current moment are not rigid. I feel like you are very balanced, especially with this King of Cups. The King of Cups is a emotionally balanced individual, and I feel like that's what it was really about. I feel like your emotions and who you were as an individual needed to be regulated before you got your just dues with this Nine of Pentacles as well as this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you waited quite a while, to be perfectly honest. You waited quite a while, and I feel like with you now, in some way, just taking a leap of faith on yourself, believing in yourself more, you're landing in these spaces that you didn't expect to be in. Because I feel like you were called in a way to just start doing, and in your doing, I don't feel like you expected much, but the plans that the divine God source had for you are miracle signs and wonders. And I feel like now we are only just about to see the beginning of that. This new life that you're walking and stepping into is something to be really excited about. I feel like in these moments, people tend to be unsure. You could be your worst enemy at times and not even concerning yourself about anyone else. I feel like sometimes we won't do things because we have doubts, in ourselves, because of things that people inflicted on us. And maybe you need a moment where you can sit to yourself and maybe even in that moment have an unbiased source that can help you with clarity and insight. If that is you, which I know it probably is, what are you waiting for? Check out our sponsor, Psychic Source. Click that link down below in the description box. Use my unique code JMarion, and you can get up to 40 minutes of clarity and insight for only $19.80. Plenty of time for you to get any questions answered or any insight that you would need. You can ask multiple questions, and you can tailor this to how you want it to be. This experience was created just for you. If you are not satisfied with the clarity and insight you receive, you also can get your money back. So either way, in this scenario, you win. If you try it out and you don't like it, you win because you can get your money back. If you try it out and you like it, you win because you get the clarity and insight you need. Those details down below in the description box. And now, on to your reading. Divine, can you clarify the reading for me, please? Okay. So we have the Eight of Wands here. And Divine, before I speak, what's this Eight of Wands? Okay. So we have the sun. So automatically, what I'm hearing is, "Can you feel the brand new day?" You know, a lot of people know that song, you know, from The Wiz. I feel like with the Eight of Wands and the Sun, I feel like you're getting ready to live some of the better days of your life. Is just what I'm hearing. This could be for the rest of your life. With the Eight of Wands and the Sun, this is just accelerated growth, accelerated movement, something that's going to happen quickly. With the sun, I feel like you were, with the sun coming out, it's giving me a nod towards the moon. So I feel like at one point in time, maybe you were stagnant, maybe seeing the hangman, like you felt like maybe you needed a different perspective, different insight, clarity into a situation. I feel like all of us in some way have been in a period of rest or waiting for something to finally pop off. Like with the Eight of Wands and the sun, is finally here, is what is given. That moment that you've been waiting for, that moment where you can relax, is being revealed to you. And I feel like what's being revealed to you is what your life can look like, what it can become when you actually do the work, when you do believe in yourself and you take that leap of faith. Divine, what else is here? Yeah, we have the temperance and we also have the strength incoming here. Like, I feel like this is just a time in your life where things are to be made easy. I feel like this is, if you ever had have a car that has brake hold on it, I feel like that's exactly what it is. There's just things that you are not going to have to work hard for anymore. I feel like something is happening very strong, something meant to last long in your life. This is something that you've worked for. You could have read The Alchemist, is what I'm hearing, but the changes that you've implemented in your life are definitely meant to, I'm here. Longevity is very significant for you. Long standing. You've been working hard. And whether this is just behind the scenes, whether this is just on yourself or things of an occult or spiritual nature, I feel like what you're about to begin to experience is evidence of your life changing for the better, with you progressing into a direction that you probably didn't even see coming for you, because something that you are doing is getting ready to open a pathway for you. Like, it's literally about to be how you are about to make your money, and you're not going to have to be reliant on any other source. I feel like you will be, shall we say, sponsored, or grants could be very significant, but I feel like that's only just for the beginning stages of what you're getting ready to do. And once things really start to work out for you, you probably won't ever need another grant in your life. Divine, the strength here. Okay, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Once again, I said there was something that you worked for. This is most certainly something that you're good at. With the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you could possibly be ahead of the class, is what I'm hearing. You could be the best in your class, or you could have been the best in your class. But either way it goes, with the Eight of Pentacles, there's something that you're very good at, something you've mastered, something that you've always been working on. It's a very consistent energy. Divine, this Eight of Pentacles specifically. And then we have the hangman. With the hangman coming in, it's not giving me stagnancy. It's giving me something that you do something differently than other people would do. So something is telling me to tell you, don't worry about the market being oversaturated, or a field being oversaturated. Don't worry about how many applicants are applying for it. I feel like the advice here is go in the way you always gone in and don't try to change it. And the moment you do try to shape yourself into the mold that everybody else is trying to fit in, that's when you will be rejected. Someone's looking for someone that is a standout, is what I'm hearing, with the Eight of Pentacles as well as the hangman. Like, people could be skilled at what they do, but it's something different that you bring to the table. And each applicant or each individual does bring something different to the table, but it's something unique about what you do. And people could try to emulate what you do, but they wouldn't be successful at it because they don't know how to maintain it, is what I'm hearing. Divine, give me one more energy for this, please. Yeah. We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you in a way are a standout individual. Something about you is also intimidating. Like you are ahead of the competition. You're not really in any competition, but that's the only way that it's coming out. You are ahead of the competition and you don't even know it. Like that's the crazy thing about it. Like what you may feel and view as weird, someone is going to love. And I do feel like this is what you need to showcase, because I feel like the divine in a way is going to nudge you to do whatever this is. And I feel like there's going to be some hesitation with you. Don't hesitate. This is actually going to be the thing that's going to get you through the door, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I feel like be who you are. If you're going up for interviews, or if you're, a presentation could be significant as well. Like they're looking for something different, somebody who would take risks, somebody who's not afraid. Divine, last message for this energy here. We have the Eight of Cups, literally. I do feel like with this Eight of Cups coming out, this is definitely giving me that energy that I was just speaking about. It's like if you don't do what you're good at, excuse me, see, when you don't do what you're good at, I feel like there's going to be disappointment. I do feel like you are going to be passed off in a way with this Eight of Cups. Like I feel like you're supposed to stand out. You're meant to stand out. Do not dim and dial your light down for anybody. Like you're meant to be a standout individual, and that's the only way or reason you would have success with what you're getting ready to do. Divine, last few messages, please. We have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, I do feel like they're okay. Correction, Divine. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, be not afraid with the Nine of Swords and Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords doesn't give me a fearful individual. Stand out. Don't let doubt get in the way of becoming who you need to be. Like I feel like organizations at this moment are looking for something different. I feel like they're willing to pay. The reason why I feel like they're willing to pay is because they have downsized, but they're looking for somebody who would not overstretch themselves, but someone who is capable of many different things. But what I'm hearing is the salary would reflect that, and you can get exactly what you want. So don't go into a situation fearful. Go in as if you're supposed to be there. Be a standout individual. Be direct. Make your requests known is also what I'm hearing with the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Don't be afraid to ask for exactly what you want. Divine, last message here with the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Swords. We have the Magician. Do not be afraid to ask for what you want to ask for, because you can manifest what you want in real time. You will literally get exactly what you ask for, probably even more. I'm also hearing you should give them a pay range, and that pay range should start at what you really want and go up from there. Don't go beneath what you want. Ask for what you want and more, and they will meet you probably exactly where you want to be, or they'll meet you right in the middle. Yeah. I'm also hearing if they offer you something other than what you want, to not accept the offer. It's very important that you not be desperate in this time. Desperation only gets you so far, and you will end up taking something that you didn't really want, which will actually make you resent the position, or resent the job, or resent what you're doing. Yeah. I'm feeling one more. Divine, give me one more, please. We have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So hold on tight to what exactly what it is you want with the Magician and the Four of Pentacles, for you can have exactly what you want. I feel like you are not to move from that. You are not to accept anything else than exactly what you want. And I feel like sometimes that's the reason why we grow fatigued, while working for someone else or doing things for other people, because we're not being met where we need to be met. So I do feel like you are supposed to come into a situation knowing your worth, knowing exactly what you want and knowing that you are going to get that with the Magician and the Four of Pentacles, only if you hold tight to what you believe you can have. Okay? Pisces Soul Tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonates with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're able to take something from it that you could use. Of course, if there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. And as always, my good people, don't forget about Psychic Source too. You know, I don't want to forget them. So don't forget about Psychic Source. Like, if you really know that there's a nudge for you to get clarity, for you to get understanding, or if you don't know exactly where you're going or what you want to do, I'm talking to you. This is that moment. You do not want to miss this, okay? And as always, my good people, remember to conquer this day, and I'll see you in the network. Bye, guys.